Themba Mliswa have accused the Women's League as well as also the Youth League numerous times regarding their silence when the Blessed Geza was actually taking aim at Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa. Themba Mliswa is of the view that these entities of ZANU-PF, when Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa was under what he calls an attack from Blessed Geza, they should have actually stood up and defended Mnangagwa against Blessed Geza. They should have also stood up and defended actually Mnangagwa against retired General Chiwenga, the way he has been, anticipating to do. I think in his own language, he thinks he is defending Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa, but he's giving us a lot of insights as to what is politically obtaining within ZANU-PF. So the question of today, are the youth leagues of ZANU-PF as well as Women's League controlled by the retired General Chiwenga faction? I could have added if actually YouTube was allowing me more words, or it is just suspicion. Greetings and welcome to your lovely channel, the Hlonipani Global News. If you are watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, become the very first one to watch us. Are the youths of ZANU-PF cautiously treating factionalism in ZANU-PF, having learned from the previous youth leaders during the tenure of Robert Gabriel Mugabe, who decided to side with Robert Gabriel Mugabe only for it to end in tears when Operation Restore Legacy kicked in? Are these youths this time like Tino Machakaire deciding to stay on the corridors of political confusion to protect and safeguard their future? I think there is high probability, because they have learned some of the people from history, and also individuals such as Mabel Chinomba, though accused of being the girlfriend of Mr. Jones. Themba Mliswa is of the opinion that she has not reacted strongly during the Blessed Geza revolution. And as such, that on its own in the world of Themba Mliswa is suspicious. Themba Mliswa have said this numerous times. It is not coming from me. I have read it even today. He said even the Women's League as well as the Youth League deciding to be quiet, whilst Tungwarara is actually taking aim at Gudawashe Takwirei. That on its own is suspicious. And he is trying now to link what Tungwarara has said with being an ally of Blessed Geza. I saw in one of these political groups someone suggesting that Tungwarara may be part of the Blessed Geza revolution. No, guys, we should understand politics very, very well. That can never be. These are suspicions. And I think I must say Blessed Geza has played his political cards very, very well. Wherever he is, he should be smiling that his strategy on its own has resulted in a scenario whereby Mnangagwa camp is busy pointing fingers at each other. There is no one safe. They may go to an extent of killing each other for false accusations. You're getting the sense. Tungwarara is saying when Blessed Geza came out, I was the only person, whilst others were quiet, sending me messages to say I should keep quiet. It's quite interesting. I wish Tungwarara, since they have pushed him this far, he could actually drop these messages. We get to see who are those who sent him the messages and what was contained on those messages. I'm sure putting this on the public domain and being allowed by Emerson, because I can attest to you, you see that activity of Tungwarara in Manicaland it had the blessings of the bedroom of Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa. Remember, we've been accusing this fellow, that is Maninzi, of actually, they have been, not to have been, they have been accusing Maninzi of actually lashing out at people using press conferences, thinking even an individual like Themba Mliso at one point said he was doing that on his own. But from what was raised by Chris Mutswangwa during the event of Tungwarara, he laid bare that he gets the blessings of the bedroom of Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa to undertake these press briefings, and he is given instructions by the bedroom of Emerson Dambudzo. So anyway, and I've always said that the bedroom of Mnangagwa is a chaotic bedroom, and that is why you see the manifest. Before, they say in Chinese, before a fish rots, it starts by the head. If the head is rotten, then the entire body automatically gets rotten. So this is what we are actually experiencing in Zimbabwe at the moment. Mnangagwa is the father of chaos that is currently happening. I've said in Zimbabwe, you cannot do such an event as just a faction, and the police allows you to gather people publicly and speak in a way Tungwarara spoke while it's broadcasted live. And he also said that he knows that after speaking, he will already break the internet. He was breaking that he will break the internet. From what he said it in a way to spite Blessed Geza, to champion himself as the only person who managed to handle Blessed Geza, but it has backfired. Instead of Blessed Geza issuing a statement to actually counter Tungwarara, the Marakashis are helping Blessed Geza to counter the narrative of Tungwarara, and ZANU PF is in flames. There is no need for him to actually speak. In fact, ZANU PF is his name on its own, it is destroying the faction of Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa, keeping it so divided, suspicious. It's very difficult to work together when you are suspicious about each other. I'm sure the words that have been spoken by Tungwarara, it is difficult for them to plot trusting each other against anyone. And that is a strategic advantage for the Chiwenga faction, which achieved this by not planning it at all. It is naturally happening on its own. So it's a lot of chaos. So are the youth leagues and women's league actually supporting retired General Chiwenga? I think here there is high probability they may be. There is also high probability they may be acting cautious. They don't know which of the two sides will emerge. They want to be safe post Mnangagwa regime, and as such they don't want to speak a lot, especially when it relates to the conflict between Chiwenga and Mnangagwa. They don't know whether a repeat of 2017 is imminent or not. So they don't want to entangle themselves in the fights between these two. They want to try to be as neutral as possible so that they can survive, because they have learned from other officials who decided to side with the previous political status quo, and they understand the consequences of doing so, and they may be playing safe. So that is my view, the first reason. Second reason, there may be truth in what Themba Mliso is saying. Thirdly, it's just out of suspicion because of insecurities of Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa. You see, an insecure someone develops mistrust, especially amongst those whom he works with. Because sometimes to destroy an enemy, you need to infiltrate it. have individuals close to the enemy so that they arm you with information. There is high probability that that may be the strategy on the other side of the game. Thank you very much for watching us. If you are watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. You can financially support this channel by pressing the join button and be part of our members. Or you can equally do so by pressing the thanks button and send us stars.